Hey everyone, I'm Coach Dan Long with Get Lean in 12 and we are live. And inside this short video today, I'm going to talk about how to lose more belly fat with 2 tools that will help you never count calories at each and every meal ever again. This is one of the most commonly unknown facts in the health and weight loss industry. If you're watching this, do us a favor and put your name down in the comments below and tell us where you're from. My name is Dan Long. I'm an internationally known fat loss expert who over the last 20 years has trained numerous well-known professional athletes and celebrities, from baseball and football players to A-list actors. I've even starred in a nationally televised fitness TV show last year. Although this might make my life sound a little glamorous, trust me, it's really not. Most of the time, I cherish being a very busy 44-year-old husband and father of 3 children who knows firsthand how hard it is to stay in shape while dealing with the daily grind. This is exactly why I most enjoy improving the bodies and lives of every mom, dad, and everyone in between. And at the end of this video, I'm going to introduce you to the exact 12-minute metabolic movement system that I've used time and time again to give my clients, both the famous and every Joe or Jane, the body that they desire. Here's the key. This system is specifically designed for the current hormonal condition of people over 35 years old, and it works in tandem with the portion control tips I'm going to share with you right in this video. If you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, this information could very well change your life for the better. So pay close attention and just keep watching. Before I share with you my simple method to help keep the old waistline nice and trim year-round, you'll be shocked to hear this. Analyzing data from 3 national surveys involving more than 60,000 Americans, researchers at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill found that serving sizes have tremendously grown over the past 20 years, not only at fast food places, but at other restaurants and even in homes. Hamburgers have expanded by 23%. A plate of Mexican food is 27% bigger these days. Soft drinks have increased in the size by 52%. Now, I have these snacks and packaging, whether they're potato chips, pretzels, or crackers, they've grown 60% larger. This is huge. So get this. At Penn State University, College of Health and Human Development, volunteers were given a different amount of macaroni and cheese each day for lunch. Researchers then watched to see if individuals ate more on the days that they were given to them. The study, which was published in this American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, stated that it did not matter if the individual was a man or a woman, a dieter or non-dieter, overweight or thin, or someone who always cleaned their plate or not. Everyone responded to the increased portion size by eating more. In other words, everyone ate more just because it was in front of them on their plate. 30% more to be exact. There are triggers to overeat everywhere. Take this for example. Did you know that if people read the words chocolate cake on a menu, you are nowhere near as likely to order the dessert as you are when you read triple chocolate Black Forest volcano cake? Is this you? It's definitely me. People will reach for the candy bowl 71% more times if the bowl is on their desk at work as compared if it was in the drawer. Is it any wonder that adult obesity in the United States has increased from 14.5% in 1971 to 35.9% in 2017? The truth is that we tend to overeat in increments of 200 extra calories at almost every single meal. And just for that reason, I have the perfect solution. 2 simple portion control tips that will allow you to never count calories ever again. Let's talk about how to determine the appropriate portion size for each of the 3 macronutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and fat. To do this, I'm going to use a tool that you can carry around with you anywhere you go, 24/7, 365 days a year. It's your hands. Yes, it's your hands, and it works big time. This technique is called the hand, fist, thumb method. With this method, a portion of protein is equivalent to the size and thickness of the palm of your hand. This could be chicken breast, a piece of beef, pork, fish, even a fish fillet, or any other protein of approximately that size. For carbohydrates, a portion is the size of a clenched fist, so it's your fist. Think of an apple, orange, or other piece of fruit of approximately that size, or a portion of pasta, rice, beans, etc., similar in size. Now lastly, for a fat portion, it's equal to the size and thickness of the tip of your thumb. This is particularly useful for pure fats like olive oil and butter, but some major sources of fat come in the form of mixed nutrient foods like nuts or cheese. For these foods, 2 thumbs, remember, tips, worth is acceptable. Now, show this plate. Let me show this plate, okay? Let me see this. This is the rim. This is the inner part of your plate. You notice that it's a little higher from the bottom down to the rim. Make sure when you put your food on here, you portion it so it doesn't ever go past the top of your rim. Once again, here are the portion guidelines. 1 portion of protein equals the size and thickness of the palm of your hand. 1 portion of carbohydrate size is your clenched fist. 1 portion of fat equals the size of the tip of your thumb. Now, don't forget also, don't ever go past the rim of your plate from the bottom of your plate, and I promise that will help tremendously. The reason why hand-based portion sizes work so well is that they are relative to the size of the individual. Smaller people with smaller hands will eat less food because they require less calories, where larger people like myself with quite bigger hands will eat more food because they require more calories. It's simple, but it works. So now that you know how to properly portion your food without counting calories, we now need to talk about the one major roadblock that keeps men and women over 35 from getting the body of their dreams: age. As you may have experienced yourself, traditional eating patterns and exercise that usually work like gangbusters in our 20s seems to stop working altogether as we approach and enter our 40s. This is strictly because our body's hormonal condition significantly changes as we get older and requires a much different approach to eating and exercise if we want to burn fat and stay in shape. But I have the simple solution for this nagging problem. You can use the portion control methods that I just shared with you, right, in conjunction with our 12-minute metabolic system called the Over 40 Ab Solution that is specifically designed for the hormonal condition of people over 35. This system includes many age-specific components like Lean 19, 19 powerful diet habits designed for people over 40. This is loaded with nutrition tips that are specifically designed to create synergy between your diet and the 12-minute metabolic protocols I'll talk about next. This Lean 19 guide has everything you need to set up your diet and nutrition plan. Next is the Metabolic Zone Training System. These are 12-minute metabolic protocols specifically designed to optimize the hormones for people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Then you also get a success tracker for those who don't have time to go through almost 100 pages of the entire program. This will help you get started right away if you choose to. Just print it off and you're right on your way. We also offer a 90-day money-back guarantee. So if you click or tap this link that's around this video and you try out this system, you have no risk. You have 90 full days. If it doesn't work for you and you don't get amazing results, we'll give you your money back, absolutely no questions asked. Last and the best is Living Water. $1 from each program sold will be donated to Living Water to provide fresh water for children and families in third world countries by installing water wells in villages. Our company, Get Lean in 12, has been blessed to help install 4 working water wells already in just the last 3 years. So we would love for you to be a part of this amazing cause. So you have nothing to lose except stubborn belly fat and everything to gain by checking out our system. Click or tap the link that you'll find somewhere around this video that will take you to the 12-minute metabolic system called the Over 40 Abs Solution that my wife, Nicole, and I use to effectively apply these 2 portion control strategies into our lives to burn fat while restoring some youth into our bodies. At this link, you'll also see the amazing body transformation stories of my 45-year-old Rip Buddy Sean and his 57-year-old wife Karen, and how they also use this 12-minute metabolic system to transform their bodies and lives for good. Again, if you're watching this, let us know who you are. Post your name below with any questions you may have. We'd be happy to answer all of those for you. I'll also place the research studies in the comments below this video to substantiate my claims. I want to thank everyone from around the world for joining in on today's video, and keep going strong.